New details now in a Target 12 Investigators exclusive. Governor Dan McKee has just signed legislation designed to restructure how ambulances are regulated in Rhode Island.
But the head of a good government group tells Target 12 investigator Tolly Taylor the law may be unconstitutional. Tolly, Common Cause is concerned about how this will impact the separation of powers, correct?
Yeah, that's right. Executive Director John Marion says only the governor can establish standards for the state's medical director. But now that this is law, Marion says the ambulance board will be able to control the director. The General Assembly sent a bill to Governor Dan McKee's desk last week that would restructure how Rhode Island regulates ambulances. Common Cause Rhode Island Executive Director John Marion wrote the governor the same day, urging McKee to veto the bill because, Marion argues, one of its provisions is unconstitutional. But on Tuesday, McKee signed the legislation into law.
It's disappointing because it means the governor is not being protective of the power of the executive branch of government.
Marion says these two lines are what make the entire bill unconstitutional. The Ambulance Service Coordinating Advisory Board shall establish standards for the duties and responsibilities of the physician medical director.
This board, which we think doesn't comply with the separation of powers amendments, can now direct an executive branch official what to do in their job.
Only the governor, Marion says, should be able to establish standards for the state's medical director.
The overwhelming majority of Rhode Islanders in 2004 voted to put the separation of powers in our Constitution. And anytime we see incursions on that, we should be worried that that historic reform is being chipped away.
In a statement, the vice president of the state's ER Doctors Association says the 25-member board has only 2 EMS physicians on it. This legislation will empower a board comprised largely of appointed non-physicians to determine the practice of EMS medicine. In the end, we want to ensure that the people of Rhode Island are receiving high-quality, evidence-based medical care when they utilize EMS. And we are concerned that this bill threatens that. To challenge whether a law is constitutional, it would have to be tested in court. Marion tells me only someone who was directly impacted by the ambulance board would have standing in a lawsuit. With the Target 12 investigators, I'm Tolly Taylor, 12 News.